What if a megalodon suddenly appeared in the modern Caribbean? Could you tear through the entire food chain and rule these waters again? Right now in the deep waters of the Caribbean, a small, unnoticed rip in space and time quietly opens. As the water bends and warps with light, a prehistoric nightmare gone for 3.5 million years appears out of nowhere. You are this ancient orphan, shoved into the modern ocean by some higher power. You arrive already 6 feet long, weighing 165 pounds, thanks to the Caribbean. Staying above 79 degrees all year, you're cold-blooded, so you don't hit a deadly cold shock. Your muscles are firing at peak power from the start. But the deadly test comes from something else, a hunger that almost rips you apart from the inside. Your metabolism was built for that ancient world, full of fat, slow, easy prey everywhere. In the modern day, this ancient killing engine burns fuel at a hopeless rate. You've just arrived and you're starving mad. Your first meal is at the edge of a deep cliff where you ambush a 55-pound grouper. Your sharp teeth shred the fish in an instant, but just half an hour later, the hunger crashes back like a tidal wave. To fill this bottomless energy gap, over the next 72 hours, you become a tireless meat grinder. You blindly attack everything alive in sight, from slow bottom-dwelling flatfish to hard-shelled sea turtles. You don't even spare the drifting jellyfish. But these low-calorie modern scraps can't satisfy your ancient appetite. All that frantic hunting doesn't fill you up. It just drains your strength. On the third day, hungry and exhausted at your lowest point, you run into your first dark hour in the modern world. Outside the bay, a pod of big black and white mammals swims in. Back when megalodons ruled the earth, these hadn't even evolved yet. You don't know a modern orca's favorite snack is the huge, fat-rich liver of a small shark. A 23-foot adult orca breaks off from its pod and swims lazily toward you. It sends out a few high-frequency sonar clicks and instantly sees right through you. In this moment, ancient raw power gets a hard lesson from modern smarts. In the modern ocean, a lone 6-foot megalodon facing a highly coordinated orcapod is just high-calorie takeout delivered to their door. As the orcas circle and toy with you, you can't fight back at all. Your flank gets ripped open in several places. Pure panic drives you to retreat for your life into the murky shallows full of tangled coral. You hunker down and hold on. The orcas are too big. They don't want the reef scraping their skin. After circling the edge a while, they turn and leave. Wedged in the gaps, you gasp for breath. This is your first life or death lesson. In this era, if you're not big enough, you die. The years ahead are a long, bloody, do whatever it takes grind of patience and growth. You stop charging blindly. Instead, you learn to lurk in the dark reef gaps with the terrifying speed your ancient genes give you. Growing 3 feet a year, you start eating into the modern ocean, step by step. By year 5, at 23 feet, you give up fish and start ambushing manatees and seals. By year 8, you break past 33 feet. You slip out of the bay into open water. And right here, you run into the modern ocean's signature killer, a 16-foot adult great white shark. The whole meeting of 2 apex predators lasts just 8 seconds. The great white's electric sensing organs pick up the terrifying bioelectric signal, pouring off this 33-foot giant. Millions of years of evolution set off its alarm bells. The great white doesn't even dare test you. It whips around, tucks its tail, and bolts for the deep. This encounter reveals a brutal truth. The great white only got where it is because the megalodon went extinct.